Hello, killer awesome community. We are back with another Shep Reacts, where we do a reaction on an AI video documentary, things that are specific and unique to this channel, because I used AI tools to create the documentary and I didn't watch what it was. I came up with the idea as far as what the documentary would be about, but I did not watch it. So that way we can watch it together and have an honest reaction. So we got some videos that are funny and entertaining or educational, and some are just kind of like bothersome. But this one here is Sailing the Globe, a nautical adventure. Let's watch the video.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to sail around the world, to leave the mundane behind and embrace the unknown?
That would be cool.
Imagine a life where the only constant is the rhythmic lapping of the sea against your boat. The only clock is the rising and setting of the sun, and your backyard changes every day with the horizon. This is the allure of the ocean, a realm of infinite freedom and boundless adventure. Sailing around the world is not merely a journey across the globe. It's a voyage into the depths of your soul, where you face the raw elements of nature and discover your true self. It's about embracing the unpredictability of the sea, the thrill of navigating through treacherous waters and storms, and the joy of calm seas under a sky full of stars.
Houseboats. Houseboats are so neat. I like houseboats. It's like an RV on the water. When I was growing up, my father, he had a houseboat. It wasn't a very big, it was a small one, but I remember we went out on a weekend one time to the lake and stayed the night in it, and it was fun. That was probably one of the most fun times that I had with my dad. And I wound up with a pretty bad sunburn when I got home, and that was not nice.
But this journey is not just about the challenges, it's also about the rewards. It's about the sense of accomplishment when you navigate your way through a storm, the awe-inspiring beauty of a sunrise over the open sea, and the thrill of spotting land after days of nothing but water. In this video, we're going to take you on a journey like no other. We'll be covering all aspects of this incredible adventure, from the initial call of the sea, the meticulous preparation, setting sail, navigating the high seas, to encountering new cultures and breathtaking landscapes. You'll get a taste of the sailor's life, full of challenges and rewards. You'll witness the courage it takes to face the unknown, the resilience to overcome hurdles, and the persistence it requires to keep going, even when the destination seems far off. And in the end,
I'm king of the world! Right?
You'll realize that it's not just about the destination, but also about the voyage itself. It's about the journey that shapes you, the experiences that change you, and the stories that stay with you forever. So, come aboard as we set sail on this incredible journey.
That is a really pretty sunset. Look at the oranges. Wow. That is really neat.
Around the world, every great journey starts with a single step, or in this case, a single sail. But before we hoist that sail, let's talk about the groundwork. Preparing for a voyage around the world is no small feat. It requires meticulous planning, a lot of foresight, and a healthy dose of courage.
I don't doubt it.
First and foremost, we need a seaworthy vessel. This isn't just about having a boat that floats. It's about having a ship that can withstand the ferocity of the ocean's moods, whether it's the raging...
Oh, yeah. Not that I've gone boating out there, in the ocean or anything like that. But you've seen movies, you've read stories. Those storms can get really nasty. And being in a small boat, oh, yeah, dangerous. Thrilling also, but whew.
Tempest or the deceptive calm, she must be sturdy, well-maintained, and equipped with the necessary safety gear. Life rafts, flares, life jackets.
I can't get over the voice. It's like this: life jackets, flare, sailboat.
Aren't just accessories, they're lifesavers. Then comes the question of navigation. We've come a long way since the days of the astrolabe and the sextant. Today's sailors rely on GPS and satellite communications, but old school skills are still vital. Being able to read the stars,
Oh, yeah.
understanding weather patterns, knowing how to interpret the color of the water.
That technology isn't always going to work.
These are the skills that separate the weekend sailors from the world navigators.
Or as some would say, it separates the boys from the men.
And let's not forget the pantry. A well-stocked pantry is a sailor's best friend.
Oh yeah,
It's not just
definitely.
about having enough food and water for the journey. It's about having the right kind of sustenance. Food that won't spoil, water that won't go stale, and a healthy stash of vitamins to ward off scurvy. Yes, scurvy. It's not just a thing of pirate lore. A sailor's diet must be balanced and nutritious, because when you're out there on the open sea, your body is your most important tool. Once the preparations are complete,
You know what would be really cool is to do a video series or vlog of traveling around the world in a boat. Wouldn't that be cool? Be kind of scary in a way, but be kind of thrilling at the same time. Maybe doing the editing on the boat and uploading as I'm going. That would be kind of cool. It would cost money though, money I don't have, but in a perfect world, I don't know, maybe I should do a GoFundMe page, Kickstarter or something, and say, hey, I'm looking to do a video series of traveling around the world in a boat. Do you wanna fund it and help make the video and get a shout out on it? I don't know. Guess anything's possible.
it's time to cast off. The moment when the ropes are untied, the sails hoisted, and the ship leaves the familiarity of the home port is a moment of exhilaration and trepidation. There's a whole world out there, waiting to be explored, and it's all there, just beyond the horizon. With the wind in our sails and the horizon ahead, the adventure begins. The sea is a fickle mistress. Calm one moment, stormy the next. This truth resonates with every sailor who has ever dared to venture
that
into the
weather's
vast expanse
crazy.
of the world's oceans. And it's in these unpredictable waters that our voyage continues. Navigating the high seas is a test of both skill and endurance. It's a game of chess played against Mother Nature herself. Storms, for instance, are a common adversary. In a blink, tranquil waters can transform into tumultuous waves. The sky darkens, and the wind roars with ferocity. It's a chaotic dance of nature that can leave even the most seasoned sailors with a pounding heart.
I don't know. It would be thrilling on one hand, but it'd be scary, because I'd be afraid that something would happen and I wouldn't make it back. Traveling to Antarctica would be kind of cool too. No pun intended. I didn't realize what it was that I said.
But storms are not the only challenge. Navigation errors, often due to faulty equipment or human miscalculations, can lead sailors astray, turning a planned route into a dangerous detour. This vast, unending stretch of water can be disorienting, and losing one's way is easier than one might think. Then, there's the sheer vastness of the ocean. It's an immense solitude that stretches out in all directions, a solitude that can be both awe-inspiring and intimidating. Days turn into nights and nights into days, with the only company being the rhythmic lull of the waves and the occasional call of a distant seabird.
I just had a thought that I don't think my phone would work out there in the ocean. Probably wouldn't have any cell phone service. So, yeah, I probably would not be able to... I'd be able to do filming, but I wouldn't be able to actually upload at all.
Loneliness, in such circumstances, can be a formidable foe, gnawing away at one's resolve. Yet, despite these challenges, sailors continue their journey. How? By calling upon reserves of courage, determination, and resilience. They keep their eyes trained on the horizon, their hands steady on the wheel. They weather the storms.
What did that
correct
have to
their
do with
course,
anything?
And find solace in the vastness.
I mean, where did AI decide to come up with this image of a grad student? I guess maybe maybe she went around the world and she graduated. I guess maybe that's a possibility.
And find solace in the vastness.
Logbook.
They draw strength from the very challenges that seek to deter them, turning obstacles into opportunities for growth and learning.
Frog.
The sea may be relentless, but so is the spirit of those who dare to sail. And it's this indomitable spirit that carries them forward, across the high seas and into the heart of the next adventure.
Okay, yeah, I probably would not want to go around the world in that boat. Yeah, I think I'll pass on that one.
Across the high seas and into the heart of the next adventure. Land ho! After days at sea, the sight of land brings a sense of relief and anticipation. Imagine the thrill of discovery as an unfamiliar shoreline comes into view.
You know, I just figured it out. It's an ASMR voice. Listen to the sound of my voice as I take this Mountain Dew bottle here and rub it up against the microphone like this. Doesn't that sound good? Yes, very, very peaceful.
The promise of new experiences beckoning from just beyond the horizon. Our world is a tapestry of diverse landscapes and cultures, each more fascinating than the last. A global sailing journey is an opportunity to truly immerse oneself in this rich tapestry.
That looks like a pretty
From the
place.
rugged cliffs of the Scottish Isles to the sun-kissed beaches of the South Pacific, from the bustling ports of Southeast Asia.
With some mods for Minecraft that can actually make stuff like that, and it's pretty impressive. It really is. You Minecraft fans out there know what I'm talking about. There are some mods out there like Terralith, and I forget what the other one is, but it can do stuff like this. It's pretty impressive.
To the peaceful fjords of Scandinavia, every stop is a revelation. But the landscapes are just the beginning. The real magic of these journeys lies in the people we meet along the way, in the cultures we encounter. Each port of call is a chance to step into a new world, to learn about a new way of life. The bustling markets, the quiet villages.
The boat matches the house. Oh, take a look. Green and red. Maybe they can put the house on the boat. I mean, it looks like it all matches.
The vibrant festivals, the ancient traditions. Every place has its own rhythm, its own melody that adds to the symphony of our journey. The joy of meeting new
Well,
people.
Some of the
sharing
acting.
Stories and laughter, of learning about their customs and traditions, is a reward in itself. It's these connections, these shared moments that make the voyages unforgettable. The world becomes a little smaller, a little friendlier. Each time we share a meal, a dance, a conversation with the locals. And then, it's time to set sail again, to chase the horizon and the promise of new adventures. But we leave each port richer than when we arrived, carrying with us the memories of the people we've met and the places we've seen. The landscapes may fade into the distance, but the impressions they leave on our hearts remain indelible. Every port is a new chapter in the book of our journey, filled with stories and memories to cherish. So we raise our sails, point our bow towards the open sea, and look forward to the wonders that await us in the next chapter of our incredible sailing adventure. All journeys must end, but the memories and lessons stay with us forever. As we stand on the deck gazing at the horizon, it's hard not to feel a sense of accomplishment. It's been a voyage of discovery.
That's like one of those pirate ships that you would, maybe a little bit. It definitely kind of looks like something like one of those sunken ships or ruined ships or something like that in Minecraft, where you've got, you got the three things with the sails and a little walk-in area. I don't know. I think I'm just rambling at this point.
Of the world, but of ourselves. We've crossed vast oceans, faced towering waves, and navigated treacherous waters. We've seen the sun rise and set over endless expanses of water, and witnessed the awe-inspiring spectacle of the night sky far from the lights of civilization. But the journey wasn't just about the physical challenge.
Oh yeah, I bet it gets pitch black. And imagine it being pitch black with no light anywhere, and there's a storm on top of that. Or you can't even see where the storm's at because it's so dark. Wow. Yeah, I think that'd be scary.
And set over endless expanses of water and witness the awe-inspiring spectacle of the night sky far from the lights of civilization. But the journey wasn't just about the physical challenges. It was also a test of our mental and emotional endurance. The solitude of the open sea taught us about our own resilience and patience. There were times when the wind died down and we were left adrift, waiting for the breeze to pick up again. In those moments, we learned to appreciate the quiet, to find peace in the stillness. We've also learned about respect for the power and unpredictability of nature, and respect for the cultures and landscapes we encountered along the way. We've seen firsthand how diverse and beautiful our world is, and how important it is to protect it. And perhaps most importantly,
the colors that are reflecting
we learned
there
about stepping out of our comfort zones.
There's like blue and yellow and
stuff. There's a certain comfort in the familiar, in the routines of daily life. But it's only when we push ourselves, when we dare to venture into the unknown, that we truly grow and learn. As we dock our vessel and step onto familiar land, we're not the same people who set sail. We've grown, learned, and experienced the world in a way few ever will. This is the power and allure of sailing around the world. We've tasted the salt in the air and felt the spray of the sea on our faces. We've seen the world from a perspective few ever will, and will carry these experiences and lessons with us long after our journey has ended. As we dock our vessel and step onto familiar land, we're not the same people who set sail. We've grown, learned, and experienced the world in a way few ever will. This is the power and allure of sailing around the world.
Wow, that was a neat video. I kind of came up with the idea for that video because of the stuff that I've been doing with Flight Simulator, you know, and flying around the world and stuff. And I haven't quite made it. I got a couple of series that I started that's probably going to take like 5 years or something to finish. But there's like Flight Simulator 5 and Flight Simulator 2004. There's a couple of add-ons that I've got that take you around the world. But and then I just kind of came up with the idea of like, well, wait a minute, what about sailing around the world? I mean, that's a thing. So I thought it would be interesting to, you know, have it give us a video on it, you know, and we can, you know, if you like this and want to know more, in the comments, give me some specific ideas of stuff about sailing the world, like what would you need to do to prepare for it, or what kind of foods you know, or is best to take with you, places to stop. That's another thing too. If you were to sail around the world, like what route would you take? What places could you stop at? You know, as far as sightseeing, there's a lot of different things that we could do with these AI documentaries. And the great thing about it, it's unique. It's unique to us right here on this channel. You won't see it anywhere else. So get those comments rolling down below. Let me hear your ideas. I think we can really get some great video ideas. Well, I hope you're enjoying everything and these videos that you know, that we've been watching together. This is a really fun series, I think. The more that I do this, the more I enjoy it, and I hope you are too. All right, well, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and notification bell, all that good stuff. I'll see you on another video sometime soon. Have a killer awesome day.